Hey everybody, welcome back. Time to kill more shit. Yeah, this guy causes a lot of damage. Yeah, especially compared to the spiders. This ancient fortification sits on a peninsula in the Eastern Sea. The tip of a spear meant to pierce invading armadas from the unified territories. Despite its age and seeming abandonment, lights can be seen within, some of a strange hue. Yeah, the only reason we managed to make the gloves that Gully has right now is because we got lucky and the blacksmith shop sold a vampire fang, which was like the one thing we were missing.
As I feared. They're summoning Bargus the Defiler.
He was just a general. How bad can it be?
He's as tall as 10 men, and has a skull of red-hot balefire.
Okay, that's bad.
As Varys learned the darkest forms of magic, he empowered his followers in unique ways.
That seems like an understatement.
We have to stop this. The Lich will have others around Strongmont, casting minor rituals to empower his summoning. Only by finding and destroying them can we rob him of his barriers. If we move fast enough, we can kill him and stop the Defiler from breaking through.
If we don't?
It'll get complicated.
Well, pick a direction. Pick a direction and get to killing. At this point, I think all they get is perk points. these things are worth a hefty little bit of money. Hey, Undead Slayer. Any loot down there? Oh, I see something. Hey, Mr. Batty Bat. He's starting with like 15 overcharge. Oh yes, the fishmonger's been selling better rods and lures, so gotten a couple decent little upgrades to our fishing power, and we've gotten one of those before. Huh, saber-nosed shark. The saber on the shark is great at stabbing something, but extremely difficult to get back out. Thus, it rarely stabs anything. Yeah, getting those pulls from the collector, the pull and lure from the collector early was a great investment. Fishing is actually really worthwhile in this. Devilish turtle. Every year, these turtles brave the devil's current to lay eggs in their place of origin. How they survive the current remains a mystery. Teenage Mutant Satan Turtles. Yeah, it's very lucrative to fucking catch all the fish ever. Every chance you get, every opportunity. Yeah, Script is hard to read, scraped hastily on warped paper. My dearest, I love you and I need to write these words in case they're my last. Speaking of last, consider this my will. Everything I have back at home is yours, married or not. Something came out of the castle. A man, flaming sword, fire demons, drinking the blood of slain men. Can't even put words to it. I've written you so many letters over the past year, and they're all lost. I only grabbed a handful. The rest blew away or were burned to ash. Most men are dead. I'll likely soon follow. There's one ship, a few of us who survived. We're gonna try to jump it, take it back home. Not sure it'll work. I just want to see the farm again. The lane. You. I love you. Time to go. Nickel. Lost Merchant's treasure map. Map suggests that a merchant who was last seen in the moor might have been carrying something valuable. He rode the path with a lake on both sides of him. Hello? So, blade fiends have become basic bitch enemies. Holy. Increases all defenses by 100 and stamina by 100. Ooh, I could get... what kind of armor do we have? Vitality 2, Bulwark 2, Thorns 2, Magic Resistance, Swiftness 2, Falcon, Nimble... Oh, we don't have any Vampire Fangs. Page is stained in blood and written in Hera's hand. Elaine. The gray wall, during a storm, was clearly a trap. The second we passed through, the cannons hit us. Weren't normal cannonballs, though. They're wrapped in magic. Some fire, some poison, some different. Tore the leading edge of the fleet to shreds. I was in the water before I knew we were under attack. While I was underwater, I thought that was it. I looked up and saw what seemed like fireworks on the surface of the lake, except I was under the lake. For a moment, it was beautiful, almost peaceful. Through all the flashing, I could only think of you. Almost wished that had been the end of it. Somehow, my body took over when my mind was gone. Got me to the surface. Floated to the shore on some wreckage, still smoldering most of the way. Went up the beach with just my pack, and now I'm hiding. Something's coming, so the entry ends abruptly. Blade Elemental. Let's do it. War Machine. Beep. The fuck? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, we should take those things out. Oh, these things are giving cursive. Okay. on. Okay, so those are actually worth a good bit. Blade feed shards. Okay. Unless I can fish in the water. Hey, Mr. Big Fish. Oops. I forgot to see what kind of fish it was. In case we get something new. Oops. Flawless. Ooh, that was probably a new one. And we got the demon turd hole. Oh, it's got an eel looking thing. Nightmare shark. Those that catch these sharks are said to have dreams their worst fears for weeks. Decoy angler. Oh, we've caught one of those before. The fucking collector wants it. So we're getting flawless fish chunks now. Flawless chunks whose meat and scales are said to have magical properties. Five chunks for 4 coins. 5 chunks for 2 coins. Huh. See, it's fucking lucrative as shit to fish. You should fish all the fish. I did find out you can apply multiple stacks of burning with Calibretto's cannon. Should definitely get rid of that fucking spider. Beep. fuck? Oh. Oh! Lich of the Tower. Beep! You know, this is cool, but I was half expecting, like, his plates to open up and have him go fucking heavy arms on their asses. Oh yeah, I forgot, each one of those hits has a chance to fucking proc that, lightning... that lightning strike. Alright, so we'll get rid of his ads. He's still at full health. Master of Death. On death, the Lich is linked to his allies' life force is severed, dealing massive damage to them all. Oh. Okay, he's just gonna keep summoning little bitches. The Lich bitch. So, did you have anything special? No. No, you did not. Some of the magical energy in the area has dissipated. We need to only find one more. Hi, how are you? Oh wait, I should use wildfire. Elena, I haven't written nothing in almost 2 months. Couldn't bring myself. I'm nearly in tears as I write this. Can't bloody believe it's even possible. I spent countless fortnights living between rocks and the mud, hiding from the troops on the island. An island I don't even know the name of. There were times I just closed my eyes waiting for the Eternal to take me, but it never did. I scrounged for food, cleaned myself when I could, tried to sleep anywhere dry and covered. I'm not sure how I did it. Feels like I've been living the life of another man entirely until yesterday. Lancelot sent more ships. They just arrived, cut their way easily to shore, and made camp around the massive castle. I found them, and I'm safe again. I can't write anymore. Still too messed up. I love you. I'll write again. Where are you? There's some random boxing man. Wow, this is a long way over here. Alright. Carefully written entry in the journal of Captain Dillabov. It is the eve of battle. Rumors are spreading through the camp that General Vargas himself will be leading a vanguard from the castle tomorrow. Our scouts were rarely wrong. Little is known of the man, save for his ruthless tactics and demeanor, heard from countless victories against our greatest military minds. Regardless, I will be on my guard to ensure that my men and I will be prepared for whatever the General has planned to bring against us. What in the unholy fuck are you? It's a sparkly vampire! Kill it with wildfire! And warm bleeding! And punch it in the dick! I guess now we know where we're going to be getting vampire fangs from. That was... Kill it! Kill it now! Yeah, that was a tough one. Well, at least we got some vampire fangs finally. There's fucking tanks in here too? I've been in prison for many weeks now here in Strongmont. Separated from my men, I've been given proper living quarters befitting commanding officer of my rank. This also places me close to Vargas's personal living quarters. Occasionally Vargas himself will visit. Despite the cloying humidity of the moors, he comes clad in a heavy hooded robe hiding all but his eyes, which gleam inhuman red. Each time he speaks of power, loyalty, even immortality. He is persuasive. Is it an attempt to recruit me? nope, 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 nope. You're gonna follow me back here because I'm only fighting one of you. Oh crap. Well, shit. I didn't get to switch order. Not cool, bro. 4,365 damage. Okay. I'll still go before he does. Use his cock as a speed bag. Dunk, 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 dunk. Alright, so you have a lot of health. Mega Chomp. treasure fucker. What did you have? What you got on you? Necromancer's Bane. Overcharged Mithril Gorget. A lot of bonus damage and some crit rate. That's for him. Alright, so this is the end of this line. Never had I seen such unnatural ferocity in a military force. General Vargas indeed led his men, routing us in any attempt to retreat and capturing what remained of my men. Fire shone in his eyes with each swipe of his massive flaming broadsword. In the melee, I swear I saw demons at his side. We are not being taken to enemy lines as prisoner of wars, but further into the rocky lands where Vargas's manor, stronghold, looms over the moors. I've been permitted to keep my journal, as unusual as this is. I feel as though Vargas wishes me to keep an account of these events. Wait. Hold on, are these guys just summoning experience for me to kill? Odd. Yeah, let's lure them away from the Necromancer. Get rid of him. Curse! Oh, balls. Fuck. I hate... Wait, Bredo's... No. Oh. Yeah, those guys, all of those guys always suck. I was gonna save the level 3 for the Lich, but... Kill it with fire. Kill it with all the fire. Yay! 4 perk points. And they leveled up, so... Ugh. Swordsman Overcharge rank 2. Guess emergency protocol for now. Armor up. That works. Oh good, it only brings us into battle with these guys. Okay. Damn it. It worked! How I got the stun and the whatever. Oh, he gets life back when he attacks that Shadow Bolt. Okay. Wait, phase 2 complete. What? Apparently he's... Oh... Wait, no? What? Oh, this is gonna be overkill.
That's the second one. The shield must be done completely now.
Let's head back to the entrance. Jade Ring of the Earth Mother? Christ, I just realized how high her physical defense was. Ooh, this is nothing but a straight upgrade with no penalties for him. There's still 3 more rooms we need to explore. Oh, there's the boss crystal. The hills were a tapestry of green crusted by golden highlights born of dew and sun. The men gazing on the fields knew the sight may well be their last peaceful one. Some looked nervous, others fearful. Most simply acknowledged fate. A light breath of wind threatened to nudge them forward. Wait. This is an old one from like the first dungeon. What the fuck? No, hell, we got a shrine. We'll just save that for right before the boss fight. Wait a s... Okay, so... Wait, what? Oh, you just have to hit the... Never mind. Yeah, these are reused from... Okay. Oh, you're still linked together.
I'm going to get attack power.
After the Battle of the Longshore, Varus ordered the reinforcement of Strongmont, knowing the enemy had created a weak spot in the island's defensive perimeter. The fortification grew, modeled largely after the Iron Outpost in the north, which has successfully defended against many of the island's western attackers for a decade. While building wasn't an issue, manning Strongmont with proper personnel was. The fledgling castle had minimal forces in place when the enemy reappeared, and unlike previous battle, we had neither the time nor resources to defend against a naval attack. Ships landed on the Longshore, and the ground forces surrounded Strongmont. The first great siege of Crescent Island's fortification had begun.
Hey, Mr. Spitter, how you doing? Gonna punch you in the spider dick.
Oh, no, it's just strong enough to kill his ass. Okay. Cut off from the outside communication during the siege, we knew little of the island's overall status. Eventually, one message got through. The island was being crushed under the weight of invasion from all shores. Hope was lost. We held out for another year regardless, fighting for the sake of fighting. Hunger, plague, and madness took root. On the very day we planned to open our gates to the enemy and surrender, a bright light tore a hole from nothing in the courtyard center. An ethereal window appeared, brimming with electric energy. As we gazed impossibly over an icy landscape, the silhouette of a massive warrior slipped to view. His ironclad boot came through first, kicking off snow as it struck the soft, mud-caked ground of the moor. The rest of the great warrior's figure followed, and the window abruptly snapped shut. We stood in breathless wonder as his towering men took us in. General Vargas had arrived. Ah. Varus had known for some time that his rise in power would attract the wrong kind of attention, and for this we were prepared, initially. The enemy came through a fog, though not suddenly or with surprise. They likely thought the fog provided them cover and aided in their approach. Indeed, they were meant to think this. However, our mages built this dark wall specifically that they might come abruptly upon our defenses. This worked at first. Our mana-backed cannons and mortars made quick work of the first fleet to emerge, dicing them like wheat on the scythe. Our feelings of preparation were short-lived, however, as more and more ships came pouring through the gray line we had erected. What ensued later was later named Battle of the Long Shore, as we fought a seemingly endless battle to keep ships from landing. We were successful, but left with few resources to rebut a second attack. Coming out the walls, man! They're coming out of the goddamn walls! In this case, a fog wall! Hey buddy, how you like getting punched on the world map? Aww. Alright, anybody else in this room? Oh, we got a spider. We got a spider. Little cursed ruined spider. Hey, little cursed ruined spider, how are you? Oh, they don't have that much health at all. Beep. Hey, little cursed ruined spider. Anyhow, I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.